Shepherd. I am Sean, the guitar player.
My name is Ian Henneforth and I play the drums.
Momar, play the bass.
On the Monkey's Paw EP, it's actually, I really feel proud of it because it's an instrumental masterpiece, I feel like. And it's where we have no lyrics, it makes our age groups go from like all the way to kids to older adults. We don't have offensive lyrics. We're a huge jam band, and the whole time when we were recording this record, it was just all fun. We showed it in the record, I believe, that we are able to have fun in the recording studio, and all the weird things that we do, we show it just by our interactions.
I'd say I felt at first a little nervous. I knew this was a record that needed to be done. No one knew what an atmospheric instrumental 3-piece June band is. The whole purpose of this was to say this is what we are. We are a giant jam band. He's correct. We walked in there, we mic'd up, we checked the boards, and we just went recording. And that goes for every song. We just went back to back to back to back to back. The order you hear is the order it's recorded, and every time we listened to it, we knew there was parts that were great, we knew there was parts that clipped, we knew there was parts that was this and that, but that's why we kept it that way, to show the raw emotion of what Spiritual Shepherd is, captured in lights.
Yeah, we also just brought up the sound. Pretty much, yeah, as recording and all that was actually really, really fun. Yeah, mostly, a lot of busy work. Basically takes all day, but you obviously come out with the best sound we possibly had. And I think we have the best sound captured.
It's not the greatest quality of all times, but for what we did for our first release.
First, we mixed and mastered it ourselves. We recorded it ourselves.
A lot of stuff I brought to the table and had to bring back. And it's work.
Basically, we just put it on the cutting board and just kept working on it until it shined like a new penny.
Exactly.
And yeah, I think
we're
pretty proud with the sound onto it.
Yeah.
Good bass, good guitar,
good drums.
lots of drums.
Yeah, lots of drums.
Lots of drums.
That's what happens when you let the drummer go.
Just lots of sound. Basically, you just gotta get one of those nice big headphones and just chill out.
We'll hear a drum set, a guitar, and a bass, and nothing else. When it comes to Spiritual Shepherd and vocals, a lot of people are downright angry. Some people love the idea. But we wanted to make a point right now to show you that Spiritual Shepherd is about our music. And starting out instrumentally was what we did. And when it comes to vocals, we're not going to ever have a lead singer. Don't ever expect a front man. But we will have singers. We want to have, maybe how Ray Charles had backup singers. How some of the great singers of time. Guest vocalists, people who we know who actually can sing and love to sing, and they hear our music and say, I can sing to it. Well, we're going to give people that chance soon.
That might give ourselves the attempt of trying to sing.
No, we're atmospheric.
We tried.
Yeah, we're an atmospheric.
We probably can still go for it.
But you can have atmospheric type vocals, like choirs and melodies being sung through the human voice. And there's a lot of things you can do in singing. Don't think that we're against singing. We like singing. We all love singers.
I feel like this band, we just like to really show what the instruments themselves can do. That's why we play extra notes. We throw in full chords and everything.
Just let the
instruments sing.
Because
we're letting it all sing out. We're showing you what instrumental can actually do. It doesn't have to be the same repetitive riff. It could be repetitive, but you can also change up the riff by adding little extra notes. And that's why people call us atmospheric doom metal. And people say we actually put that to the definition because there's so much more going on the outside of our riffs, more than on the inside. And that's what people really count as Shepherd is Shepherd. Basically.
Exactly, that's what makes us us. And in the future, that sense of what he just said, we're going to do that with vocals. We're going to have parts where there's going to be a couple lines of singing, and then it's going to go back into something else. We have ideas with singing, and whoever sees this interview later on, if you have an idea, if you want to sing, if you want to be maybe featured, hit us up, and we'll do some work together. Don't think that it's going to be a no. We've already had singers, and we know who you are, and we trust me. Just let us get our stuff together. There's still a couple of things we're going to do, but in this near future, we will have some sort of vocals and some awesome elements of singing on our record. We all love the sound of the human voice, especially with the band. We all love classic rock, and every classic rock band is a powerful singer. And even in today's generation, even in EDM, there's still great singers who are featured in those albums and those new music out there today. And a good lyric could change a song from being a song from a massive hit. We know that, and we're going to definitely keep that going.
Basically, what they all said. Real quiet first, they do all the talking. So pretty much, yeah. I mean, I would think, few choice places it'd be great to hear vocals. I mean, most music that's all it needs. It's pretty much just music, noise. Well, yeah, noise. Just let the instruments sing it all out. I mean, we're not hesitant about getting, different vocalists or whoever we want. I mean, given the chance, we probably would do it at least once in our life.
Yeah, at least
crash and burn and probably ask somebody better than us.
Yeah, at least maybe with a couple of experiments with us singing, and then we know
you'll hear it.
You might hear a couple songs with us on it singing, but don't expect that to be the full-time singing. We will feature singers. We want guests. We basically want guests. Spiritual shepherd and friends, which is like it doesn't even have to be a guest vocalist. It can be a guest guitarist or whoever can play whatever. Just like Carlos Santana.
You hear our voices, we can't sing.
Yeah.
That's why I drum.
The music scene in Vegas, they really like us, I do believe so, because we're able to play diverse shows. We play death metal to reggae to even play a country show, and we're doom metal. So Vegas is just filled with a bunch of different genres, but if you know how to hone in on your skills, the promoters and people who put on the shows, they don't mind putting you on any kind of gig as long as you can sell, not really sell tickets, but as long as you can sell the show. You have to. If you're first to play, you have to put on the show. You have to get the energy. And I believe that's what we've captured when we hit this stage. No matter if it's first, second, co-headlining, we don't care when we're playing, we always have the same intensity as we were heading.
That's definitely true. I mean, the music scene out here, I've been out here for a long time, and I just started playing, period. There was no other goal to me than I just wanted to get out there. And this scene has really taken me from a little boy into where I am right now. And right now I love where I'm at. I love being in this band. I love the fact that we can do what we can do. And Sean's right, we've been playing some diverse shows. And you know what? People in Vegas have said things about that. Like, wow, you guys have opened for I Hate God and Cattle Decapitation. And you guys opened for Archaic. And you guys opened for all these bands. And it's like, yeah, that's what it's all about, playing. It doesn't matter what genre it is. I'll play with a poker player. If I have a chance to play a gig and introduce my music to new ears, that is the ultimate goal. It doesn't matter if it's death metal, black metal, thrash metal, metal, blues, rock, country. Hell, even if you're playing kids' lullaby jams, I don't care. Music, if it makes people feel good, it will be well received. And this album I'm holding in my hand, it may not be the #1 album on iTunes, but I can tell you right now, a lot of people have hit me up on this with a good record. And I feel an inspiration coming. And the Vegas music scene pretty much fuels this record. It really, this is the Vegas music scene built us. This album is our first release. It's from Vegas. I would say this is the most Vegas-y thing you can ever get from a Vegas band like us. We love just to put out, it's a huge blend of music.
It's hand-pressed and
everything, yeah. The music scene out here, I think we stand pretty good. A lot of people bring us up. I walk out in public sometimes just to go see a concert, and people are like, oh, it's the guy from Spiritual Shepherd, or it's the old drummer of Crucify, or it's this guy, it's that guy. To me, it's this I'm there to see a show. I like to play. It doesn't matter what band you bring for, it doesn't matter what you want to do. It's just, you just play, and the music scene will come to you. And promoters know it's hard-working bands. Like Sean said, if you put out your work, if you show promoters that you're hungry and that you're not just there to get wasted and look cool in front of all your friends, you're probably going to get a better show. And if you're on time and you're professional and you promote, you will go far. It doesn't matter what genre it is.
I like the Vegas metal scene. It's pretty cool. The music scene in general is probably one of the more diverse ones, since there's so many bands, and almost every day you can probably go to a show of some kind. There's always entertainers out there.
24 hours.
24-hour town. There's always entertainers out there. Like they said, we play the huge, diverse mixture of, music, and we play, rock, classic rock. We've seen some of the older guys play. Pentagram being one of them.
Yeah,
that
we
was
played
pretty
some
cool
old
show.
bands.
And then, mostly, they just mixed us up, and somehow, for some reason, our music adapts to all these other people. What's weird, what's crazy is just having a doom metal band, in a reggae show, and
being successful.
Yeah, and being successful.
Yeah, people who actually come up to you and going, hey, I never heard of doom metal, but I'm buying
cool
out
about it, and it's like, they loved it.
Yeah, but
They
like
like
you said,
They like
24-hour
the
time.
chillness behind it.
And
But yeah, basically 24-hour town.
And it's hard to promote shows in a 24-hour time. He brought up to me the other day, you know why a lot of people don't come to gigs? It's not because they're not supporting, it's people are sleeping and going to work at odd hours.
Yeah,
Casino workers work from 3 in the afternoon to 2 o'clock in the morning.
There's somebody always working.
Yes, there's someone always working, and even the younger crowds, they got to go to school, they got to do what they got to do. There's people who have a lot of commitments, and Vegas is a moving city, man. I mean, when there's a show, more than likely people are going to know about it, but to bring them, you got to remind people, you got to get on people about it. To think about it, to promote an instrumental band is hard. To do what we've done, it takes a lot of hard work. But if you have the right people with you, the right promotion, and you put out good music for people to enjoy, and you keep gigging, you can go anywhere. I mean, there's no limit. You have an idea, go for it. I think that's the number one thing our band proves. You can do whatever, and if you stick with whatever it is you have, you can go wherever you want. You could be opening up for cattle decapitation one day, and then pentagram the next. It doesn't matter who you're playing with or what genres you prefer. If you're good at it, people will notice.
With fans, what we like to do is we really like to show them that we're not all about really making that much money. We do really respect the support. We do love it. We love it, but we would rather have it where we can hand it out and people can hear us, and I feel like that would bring them more to us because that shows that we really like our family. We really support them. And the way Shepherd is like a lot of people, they are not into doom metal. Like, it's too slow, it's too repetitive, it's just, this takes a acquired taste. And I feel like what Spiritual Shepherd has done is we built this bridge where we could take blues, country people, pop people who are never really into metal, and we're able to take them across this bridge and make them where they're able to go listen to more doom metal. They're able to go into different genres of metal just because of our influences of having blues, rock, all these psychedelic stuff mixed in with the doom metal that makes all the old school rockers, all the new school people go damn, that's really nice, and then they want to get into it more, that's when they start looking up other of the genre of the doom metal.
Exactly, and like you said, we've opened bridges to people who completely wouldn't even, the last people you'd expect to show up in front of our faces going, I'll take an album. Like he said, we mostly hand out our stuff for free lately. Ever since the album's been out since June, 6 months, we're let's just start handing it out. The album is for sale on iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify. But it's just there. We want it to be there. We want people to see we're here. We're not going anywhere. You hear who we are, and that's just the first of much to come. And we love our fans because every show you hear a band go, this one's for you. For us, everything is for you. Everything we play is to truly entertain you, take you away from life for 2 seconds of just good, nice, melodic, relaxing music. Because our music can be relaxing or it can be upbeat. I'm the drummer. I get so into my music in this band. I'm just jumping up and down sometimes, and then I'm back down. And our fans notice that. And especially with our bass player here. He's more than just a bass player.
Mostly just march, stage antics, all that fun stuff.
Well,
we mostly connect with fans almost all the time, and we're always trying to connect with them. Obviously through Facebook. We've had some people call us before. Before we had our CDs and stickers and stuff out, we actually did have just regular business card and a sticker that we did give out for free. The stickers especially were for free.
Yeah.
And mostly people found us that way, and we connected with fans that way. Was to mostly just get interconnected in any way possible, socially, digitally.
Also, what me and Omar, we like to do is, in the middle of our set, probably where the climax of the show is, we like to set our pedals up to a certain way, and we like to hop into the crowd. We have long enough chords, 60 feet chords and more, just so we could fucking walk out in the crowd, just so we could freaking. So the first
interact with everybody.
Yeah, the fans
have people play the music.
Yeah, instead of having the fans look at you on the stage, we like to go and explore.
Yep.
So then they're up close and personal with you, and there's nothing more exciting than when you see the joy of somebody when you're right in their face going
Just playing as loud
and
as
as a
possible.
drummer,
And
it's pretty
basically,
cool
you
to
know,
look up and
they're
see
trying
that
to
your
do that
bass
too,
player's
trying to
out
help.
one corner
They wanna be
smacking in
part of the
front of
show as
everyone,
well.
and your guitar player's in the back of the bar just shredding, and everyone's just like, yeah! And then they look up and the
basically-
drummer's up there I'm just doing my thing, and everyone's just like, this is the greatest show I've ever been to.
Yeah, basically make the fans part of the show.
Exactly. I mean,
That's
the
what we
stage
want.
is the
That's what we
stage.
like.
It's our stage when we're on stage. We're playing, but we're not afraid to interact like that. And they've done it in Tucson when we played the Southwest Terra Fest. That we were drinking and everyone was into it, and they hopped off stage, and I look up and through all the lights, I could see them in the crowd moving farther out and then coming back up to the stage again. And it's just that's how we like to interact. It's mostly our live shows is what sells this fan. Like people listen to us and go, I'm intrigued. They'll come see it, and they see it and they're like, whoa.
It's all about the fans more than it is about us.
Yeah. If we
And
didn't
that
have
is
fans,
true.
if we didn't have people who legitly hit us up
Then who
when
would
we
we-
enjoyed it,
Then who would we play the music for?
I mean, we write it because we like to play, yes, but realistically, we want to give it to you. So
want people to hear
if you
it.
buy the album,
We want people
thank
to hear
you.
us.
If you get it on the internet for free, whatever. You still know who I am. You still know
Yeah.
who these two are, and together we
And
are
it's a sexy album.
And
Yeah.
I mean, let's take. I mean, it's our work. And we like to be humble about our work, but I'll say for our first album, we're very happy with what we did. As a band, we set a goal and we reached it. And it's hard to record, it's hard to get in the studio, and it's hard to get quality work out of an album because audio is a tedious process. I'm in school for audio right now, and I was basic mixing skills I had to do the record, and these two helped me. They helped me level everything
It's
out.
mostly, just determination.
And I'd
That's pretty
say
much how it
as
is.
a band, we work as a tight unit. We all have the same goals in mind. We don't get involved in petty drama over you didn't do this or your girlfriend or stupid things like that because we just love to play and we mess with each other. We talk mad shit to each other all day. But that's just how we are. We love each other. We're like brothers. And it's just we like to play. And it came down to it just, hey, let's just play. Let's play something. Most bands come into a practice space going, dude, we got to do it like this. He said, you guys do it whatever you think's best, and I'm going to do what I do. And at first we didn't get it.
We all have our own jobs. We all know how to do each other's, we all know how to do our own jobs, and that's what I wanted to set out. Is he knows how to play drum, he knows how to play bass, I know how to play guitar, and that's just it. You can sit there and tell people how to play, but then it's not music.
Yeah, it won't be fun.
It won't be free. Music is supposed to be free, it's supposed to be fun, there is no limits.
Zero
Yeah,
boundaries.
you could add a genre like us, we kind of keep the underlying doom aspect in there. We try to keep it metal and doom, but other than that, we're jumping all over the genre. Everywhere. We're just throwing in weird
stuff we learned
country
in
lyrics
high
and
school
things
marching band. If I can go
things we
nerd
just
for
heard,
2 seconds.
yesterday, we want to see.
I learned a lot of random
I like
things
that.
in percussion, and we were like, hey,
Birds.
how about we put in this one thing we did in high school, and me and him were in drumline together, so rhythm and cadences and building crescendos and dynamics percussion-wise. Rhythm for our band is really what we aim for, and things that we've all known throughout the years, basic stuff. We're not going to sit here and say our music it's so complicated because everyone in this generation is all about, it's got to be technical or
Be
progressive.
complex and cool.
It doesn't. If it sounds good, you'll like it. And our band proves that every day. We're opening for Cannabis Corpse and Animate Existence tomorrow. People love it. People are like, that's a great show for you guys. We've sold a lot of tickets already. We have a lot of our friends and family coming and other bands and people who are like, that's a good show. And we're not going to sit here and lie. It's mostly a death metal show, but we don't care because it makes people feel good. And Spiritual Shepherd does good anywhere because we're going to make it that way. We show up anywhere going, there's no other doom bands on the bill. Okay, like you said, even if we're opening that show, we're going to make it sound like we headlined it. A lot of
We
times we get
basically
off.
make ourselves the loudest and most interesting band.
Yes, we try to leave that venue with, we're loud and interesting. Even if they said, I don't like it, you still know who we are. If I can quote the Jew King, if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. He did say that to many people. I've heard him say it. And he's right. A lot of people dislike our music, and we have plenty of people who like it. And it doesn't matter who likes it or dislikes it. We just like to play. And that's always what it's been about. And that's what Spiritual Shepherd is. 3 players who are out making a mission to, I'd say our mission right now is just to play real music. Play just a guitar, a bass guitar, and a drum set playing. I guess that's our goal. Is for right now.
Just play real music. Make sure that we're a foundation in this scene.
Yeah.
With our tapping music.
Exactly. We want to still be out in this scene.
Yeah.
We like Vegas. I mean, Vegas, it's a hard city. It's a hard city for anybody, no matter what. Even if you're a DJ right now, there's 100 DJs out there. If you're in a band, there's 100 bands out there. If you're a guitarist, there's 100 guitar players out there. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it took me years to find a solid band. And it took me even longer to find a band that followed through. And it takes forever to do things. But when you do find the right people and you work hard enough, it will happen. I hope this is an inspiration to people. This isn't just us talking about us. This is telling you we're three dudes who just came together, wrote some songs, and here we are today. You can be the same way. In Vegas, even though there's haters and there's people who only like this and that, we've proven it doesn't matter.
I think
there's dudes who like hardcore, black metal, death metal, country, reggae, punk rock.
Like everybody, yeah.
They're all coming to our shows going, I like Spiritual Shepherd. You can all do the same thing. Genres, don't matter. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just play it.
Basically, there's too many haters in the world. Might as well just have people come.
Not enough love here.
Yeah.
You gotta love it. There's plenty of
come in and
music
just hear
that I disliked at one point and I love right now. And that's just what you just gotta learn to love it. All right, now we'd like to make a huge thank you to ScreamRockMosh and all they do for the Las Vegas music scene, and most importantly, Roger DeCastro, as I remember him taking photos at my first shows, and now he's here today doing what he does. Anybody who needs photography, videos, interviews like this to talk about your band and really break that barrier, call. ScreamRockMosh, man, he helped in Spiritual Shepherd. We'd like to thank you all at Spiritual Shepherd for watching this interview, whoever does. Also, we'd like to give a shout out to our friends in Harmonic Trip. Those guys are cool. We also like Even Lung, we love those guys too. Our friends in Tucson, God Hunter, those guys are the homies. And our friends all the way out in Austin, Texas, Destroyer of Light, you guys enjoy. Hope you're getting home safe from your tour right now.
Pizza party. Pizza party, exactly.
Pizza party hot.
We gotta do it again, man.
We're gonna give a shout out to all the bands that we've been playing with this year, all the people who've been supporting, all the people I see on the daily at the shows, all the people who bought us free beer.
Yeah, and then just another big shout out to Roger at ScreamRockMosh for putting this all together, for interviewing us, for having the patience for all of us to sit here and give you interviews. He is a really good photographer, video guy. If you need anything done for your band, anything, you need to call ScreamRockMosh because it is quality you are buying.
Yes, sir. And lastly, we have a show December the 26th at the Artistic Armory. It is free and it is all ages. So
Las
everyone,
Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Calm down.
Fremont Street.
And down,
party.
Yeah, come down and party with us. There's gonna be lots of good punk and doom bands on the show. It's a big variety. I want to see a lot of people there for this one. I know by the time this interview's out, it will be past. But tomorrow night we're opening up the Cannabis Corpse and Animate Existence, Mammoth Grinder, Optic Less. All those bands are sick. We'd like to thank Pulsar for that show, and we'd like to thank all the promoters. Without them, we wouldn't even have shows.
And again, thank you to Roger.
Yep, one last time, Roger, ScreamRockMosh.
Fucking epic everything.
All right, we're Spiritual Shepherd. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.